Great state of Georgia with the men and women of an incredible American company, the Kusa Steel Corporation. For more than 50 years, the hardworking Americans at Kusa Steel have poured out.
Here in Georgia, the discussion isn't just about steel. It's about the broader impact of trade policy and tariffs on American manufacturing. The speaker highlights the resurgence of Kusa Steel, framing it as a direct result of tariff policies. But it's worth asking, while tariffs can protect domestic industries, how do they affect consumers, prices, and global trade relationships? Today, we'll unpack these claims and see what the data actually shows.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's great to see a vibrant place like this. As you know, about a year and a half ago, it wasn't so vibrant. I'm looking at all this brand new steel and equipment that just went up because of our tariffs, because of our president, but because of our tariffs. And I'm thrilled to be back in the great state of Georgia with the men and women of an incredible American company, the Kusa Steel Corporation. For more than 50 years, the hardworking Americans at Kusa Steel have poured out their sweat and blood and tears to turn into look, you wanted to take raw material and you wanted to take beautiful metal and you wanted to turn it into the highest quality steel racks and plates in the business, all stamped with those really beautiful words. You don't see it too much, but now you do again, made in the USA. Right? And this company prospered and grew from humble beginnings in a Georgia manufacturing. What happened is you became, in a very short while, a Georgia manufacturing giant. But then you watched your core business start to fade. I just spoke to your great owner, and he's great, but he got hit by stupid politicians, basically, making specialized steel tire racks dwindle from 2 bustling shifts to 6 days a week down to 1 shift and 1 hour. 1 hour a week. Then you went back up to 2 days, then you went back to 3 days, then you went back to 1 day, then you went down to 1 hour. Because all the business was going to China and other countries from outside. And it wasn't only here, it was other plants also. I assume your friends, likewise, were having the same problem. Your jobs were being stolen as foreign nations dumped their subsidized products. Don't forget China and these other countries, they pay for it. It's all subsidized. You don't get too much subsidy. But they dropped the subsidized products on our market to try and put Americans out of business, and that's what they were doing. You're lucky you have a man that is so proud of this place. He kept it going, barely kept it going. It wasn't easy. You're a lucky guy. But now, thanks to the fact that we got elected on November 5th, and thanks to what I call the Trump tariffs, business at Kusa Steel is booming again. We just spoke, it's booming. And in October, you received your first large order for tire racks since 2014. It was a big, massive order. In fact,
the speaker emphasizes the role of tariffs in reviving production at Kusa Steel, highlighting a single large order as evidence of success. Economists, however, caution that while tariffs can temporarily shield certain industries, they often have complex ripple effects, including higher costs for manufacturers and consumers. It's also important to note that domestic production depends on multiple factors: supply chains, labor costs, and global demand. The speaker frames this as a direct causal link to policy, but is the reality this straightforward? Viewers should consider: when we celebrate tariff victories, are we seeing sustainable industry growth or short-term boosts in a highly competitive global market?
This great man right here thought that they made a mistake. He said it can't be possible. No, it's called tariffs. I said my favorite word in the whole dictionary is tariff, and I got in trouble with, look at all the fake news back there. Look at them. I got in trouble. No, I got in trouble with them. Because I said, tariff is my favorite word in the whole dictionary. They said, what about family? What about God? What about wife, children? I said, all right, it's my 5th favorite word. Now I'm okay. They've treated me okay since I did that. They didn't like it but it's my 5th favorite word. in the dictionary. You're back, you're producing at full speed, 2 shifts a day, and he's going to 3 shifts a day, 6 days a week. And you've got a backlog now that's 7 months long. What a difference. From a couple of hours a week to 7 months long. And it's all because you finally have a president who put America first. That's what it is. But it's also because I imposed powerful 50% tariffs on foreign steel, where they were coming in and dumping crap all over our country. I ended every one of the Biden-era exemptions, and on August 18th, I added new tariffs to cover 400 derivative products, including steel racks, which is what you make. So I say congratulations, and what a great comeback. This is a comeback that 2 years ago, right, you were almost, I don't want to say out of business, but you're almost out of business. I guess he said you can say it. You were close. He was borderline. Started telling his wife, let's have tuna fish tonight, darling. Forget about the steak.
This narrative frames Kusa Steel's rebound as a testament to America's first trade policies and tariff enforcement. While the company's growth is notable, it's crucial for viewers to assess the wider economic implications and the sustainability of such gains. Are these tariffs a long-term solution or a temporary shield? How do they affect downstream industries and consumers? We'd love to hear your perspective. Drop a comment below, share your thoughts, and remember to like and subscribe for balanced, fact-based breakdowns of the policies shaping American industry and global trade.